claiming job seekers allowance.
Yeah.
Right. I think the best number to be ringing is the job seekers allowance department, the benefit centre.
What I want is the direct number for Stretford Job Centre, because I've been told by several people that it should have been set up by them.
Right. Well, there's only, unfortunately, we don't have a direct number. We just have the normal switchboard number, and you just need to.
Is that at 03456043719?
Yeah, that's the only.
Right, I've phoned that one about half a dozen times now, and every single option I've been through, every single one cuts off the cut and gives another number, and it's not acceptable. You know, I actually need some assistance.
Right, I do apologise. I think it's better to ring up the benefit centre. I mean, because unfortunately, like I said, this is something that we don't deal with on sickness benefits.
Yeah,
so
but you're telling me to ring a number which...
You pop into your local job centre, or you ring back on this number and select option number 2 for job seekers allowance, and then they'll be able to put you in touch with them.
No, I don't think you're aware of what your office is actually like. I've phoned all of those numbers. Anything to do with making any claim for job seekers allowance or anything like that, it says redial this number or go on the internet. I've redialed those numbers, and then it says this number is either not functioning or it's just another runaround. Give me another number. I don't have all morning, right?
Yeah,
It's taken me an hour.
Like I said, we don't deal with it. So you
right. Well, as I say,
I would say you would need to pop into your local job centre then. Because unfortunately, like I said,
right. Well, I have already made a claim against the job centre because.
Can I just? I don't know whether you've got your phone on loudspeaker or something, because I barely can hear you.
Right. Is that better?
Just slightly.
Right. Well, as I said, I've been given the runaround all morning. I'm not happy about it at all. All of these numbers, really, that we're paying for as the public, we're paying for all these numbers, and these numbers aren't really serving any purpose. There should be one number then that's used to redirect, not 12 different numbers. It's getting ridiculous now.
Right, as I said, it's a department that we don't deal with, and all I can do is apologise. The best thing for you to do then is, if you can't get through on those numbers...
Well, don't you think it makes your job a bit ineffective, though, because you're not able to provide the help and assistance, and if I speak to somebody else, they're going to give me the same answer.
Well, as I said, it's a department. You're ringing through to the wrong department. We just deal with sickness benefit. We do not deal with the job...
But that's not my fault if I'm ringing the wrong department and the right department...
Benefit, and unfortunately, I've given you the numbers that you need to contact on. Unfortunately, there's nothing more I can help you with.
Oh, so just hang up because you know that the conversation isn't going to work. Yeah? You know you're lying, right? And you had an attack of the consciousness, which is what they did at the job centre the other day when I was explaining like this, okay? And the security guard come over and pulled out the phone and said I must leave. Why must I leave? I'm trying to resolve something. Yeah? They haven't got an answer, that's why, and they know that they're all lying. This is how guilty people respond. This is the sign of guiltiness. Otherwise they wouldn't do it. That's not professional, is it? Is anything that you've heard so far professional? Anything that they have done at DWP, is it professional? No, it's not. Unless you're a professional criminal, then it is.